comes the axe! Prove yourself!
J4. Oh, he is out in no man's land. Orb of Venom from the RAZZ will slow him down long enough to get that first blood. 5-man rotation in under this tower as well. They're looking for Dityara. Die of the tier 1. Go on, before creep spawn, you're going to lose 2 heroes. Good start from Team RAZZ. Oh, he's not going to die here. 10 HP. Stormana now the one in trouble potentially, but there's no follow through there. The tiny tosses the tree. For Excalibur to stay reasonably healthy, nearly dies. Oh, is he stuck around too long? The Witch Doctor's coming, the pings are there. Milan, he knows that the Witch Doctor's here, and the cask will secure the kill onto the SF. Stormanen with the Invis rune. Into the thick of things. Mag turns around to fight Stormanen. He doesn't have a cask for 4 seconds, and they've got the lift as well, so the damage will come through, and Witch Doctor gets the cask off just as he dies. He pops a raindrop charge there of Milan, which is a little bit sad, but Witch Doctor, unfortunately, will fall. Oh, dear. SF doesn't land that second raise, duped out by the Tiny, and now Excalibur in trouble. Avalanche forward, damage is there. Tiny, one more punch, Caustic, anything, relax with the Burst Strike will secure it. Tiny dragged back into the arms of the Kunkka, but the toss as well. Milan is going to drop here to the Maledict. It looks like his eye can't take it. Stays. Oh, this is a big play. Where did you guys come from? Did you right? The panic kicked in. Some great rotations. Will they finally be able to take down this Tiny? It looks like they will. Excalibur. It has been a little bit deeper into the trees here. Doesn't have a TP scroll though. Dityara, yeah, you can't catch him there. Stormanen does die to Excalibur as he makes the baked it in by his Queen of Pain here a little bit. Doesn't get the Burst Strike off quite in time. Oh. He's in the trees now, but the raise from Excalibur will be there.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, whoopsie. Halfway towards Blink, so they give him some space, give him some time. Mid lane, the X-Mark in with the Requiem wound up. Stormanen, he's turning back onto Excalibur. Raised down as Excalibur looks for the double. He needs the long range one to land. He's only got a medium one though. He'll throw it in. No, he doesn't. He dies before. They still get the Tiny though. And 2 for 1. Tiny Witch Doctor for that Shadow Fiend. Working out decently for Double Dimension as long as they don't lose the Razor here. But with the Burst Strike into the Scream and the Sonic Wave, they'll clear up the Razor. Well played indeed. So they farm their items. It appears the Gyro is going to go for the Mask of Madness on top of the Phase and the drums. J4. Baby. 800 for Blink. X-Mark, Boat, and the Torrent. Relax. See ya, buddy. Milan trying to dodge away. Tiny's coming in with the Avalanche. Can he toss him back into the Witch Doctor? He punches him with trees. Tosses him into the air. With the Queen of Pain arriving, that Shadow Strike will secure yet another kill while down a bottom lane. Into battle, tied to the Ravage, ready for the 2-man Burst Strike. And Sandstorm here from the Sand King. Relax. Now looking potentially for a jump forward. They'll get the Maledict Death Ward down and Excalibur's gone. The chase continues. The cooldown will land on the mag. The toss forward. Ravage cancels it out. Relax though. Still on the front lines. A 3-man Burrow Strike into the middle of them all. The boat will fly forward though and send the rest of them back, packing towards their radiant side of the map. X-Mark, Quap, Toss, Avalanche into the mix of things, but the damage isn't there. They don't have the follow-through. Dityara now. He can look to drain some damage away from this Tiny. Needs the vision, has it as well with the X-Mark going through. I can't take it, will fall. Can they get Stormanen though, as the turn from Double Dimension looks like it has been good enough to weather the storm. Stormanen dodging away from the Torrent, but he will lose his life. Max. And he's been found. Sandstorm, can you blink? Ooh. There was a gap there was a window, but it was ever so tight. He's farming aggressively on the wrong side of the tracks here. Jump forward, relax, we'll find Dityara. Razor alone and the epicenter coming through. They need another stun and they don't have it, so Dityara will escape. In the meantime. Oh, Tiny. Lift it up. They've got Sonic Wave, but Ditchira with the BKB turns to try and fight Tiny. The Sonic Wave stolen, thrown in there, but Tiny will TP and Quap will blink away the X mark. Tiny dragged back into the battle. Yule Scepter up from Viren, holds the Kunkka at bay. They don't get the X mark in, so I can't take it. He has another complement of spells to throw in here with the toss forward and the avalanche as well. They need the damage to come in, but they don't quite finish off Milan. He's running away. Viren, oh, he's unable to secure it. They need to jump in, but Milan's going to survive, or he's going to get denied. He's got the urn to go as well, but the Blink Burrow Strike will catch Mag at least. The Ravage wasted.
Dire's top tower.
Courier in danger. Glyph is forced out as Milan Shadow struck, now Burrow struck, and Sonic Wave struck. In comes Tiny, slaps him down into the ground. Mag looking to turn his... Ha! 3 being shoved by Tiny. Gyro, both up on the front lines. Focus pops his BKB, flat cannons out, losing a lot of HP here though, and this is dangerous territory as Focus will run away. I can't take it, finds Kunkka in the back, and now Shadow Fiend might be in a spot of bother as well. Top lane, they find the kill over on Stomanen. Mid lane, Tiny speed. Relax, caught. Yule Scepter now there with a blink available as well, but he doesn't get it off in time. He'll have to Burrow Strike, but it's all too little too late. As there, Milan's the only one to take any damage as J4 is juking the Tiny. I don't know who to watch or who to chase here because there's 3 different fights happening at the same time. J4 tosses Tiny back, down goes the Queen of Pain. Tiny chases J4, gets him with a tree. Mid lane, the cask is bouncing. One of those big ones as Tiny, he's been caught very deep behind enemy lines, looking for the courier snipe, but 4 heroes all around him, and this is one of the problems. Lift X, Torrent, Static Link, whatever you may want. Also the other way around, if you want to, pop it with a lift, and then you've got Halberd to Halberd. Raises to try and deal with this, but tossed back inside. The Ravage is there, but the BKBs from the Radiant squad so damn strong. Focus now pops his own. The Sonic Wave comes out, and down goes Excalibur. Buyback is available. This Epicenter from Real Axe, forcing them back, tossing Mag into the arms of the Sand King now with the Burst Strike ready. He's got a Blink and Force as well. Ditchira up on the front lines with the cheese to go, but the homing missile comes in. Mag and J4 trying to hold them back now with the stolen Burst Strike. The Hex forward. Mag, they've caught the Tiny. That's a big kill to grab as they lift him into the tier 3 and drain his damage away. They will clear up Tiny and... Oh, Ravage in the back. They've hexed up one. J4 stunning. There's the Torrent and the boat landing in onto Real Axe and the Gyro. Aegis is going to go here from Focus as the BKB being held though back over towards the Tiny. They've got the damage on the Tide. Down goes Mag. Excalibur. Oh, the Requiem doesn't work. Real Axe does get a Burrow Strike into the trees to hide away with a Blink from Ditchira. Will jump forward and try and catch him out. Sandstorm not ready. Gem is. Blink Dagger will come out, but not fast enough. As the damage from... Now maybe he can not die. What's he sitting at? 5-7-11 is like, oh geez, look at that. 2-man hit in with a big toss forward. Milan's gonna die as well as they take down 2. I can't take it. Bloody hell. BKB Lincolns. He's gonna get it hexed anyway. They pop the Lincolns and now the drain of the damage with a nullifier as well. That's a dead Gyro. First death of the game. Focus drops. Now maybe they can follow through with an X mark onto the Witch Doctor. He's dead for 70. Double dimension with that one out. The chase though coming forward. Burrow Strike ready. Ditchira gonna move forward with a nullifier there and the Torrent landing in as well. Relax. Dead under the sentry. Oh, that Sonic Wave not quite good enough, and now the turn with the Satanic Shadow Fiend rips back all of the HP that was stolen from him once. And now Ditchira in the back end with all the stolen damage in the world, 280, forcing... With a Glimmer Cape on him, we'll be able to walk away a little bit further, but the Hex forward, catching out this big old target. Excalibur pops the BKB, but the Satanic will not be there in time. They've killed off Focus though, so a 1-for-1 exchange across those 2 big carries as now Ditchira, with the help of Mag, the double toss from I Can't Take It, sends them into the air, Kobe's them back into their teammates, but the Queen of Pain hexed up. Viren BKB's now back in onto the face of J4, and that will be a dead Rubik. But the rest of Double Dimension, can they escape? Watched by the Blake. Now the Yules, though, they'll follow through as Team RAZZ have killed off 2. Look for the 3rd. It's going to be Milan. Glimmer Cape will not save you from the long-range toss of Tiny. Their base as Kunkka buys back, looking for the X. Torrent won't land onto Tiny. Will catch the Witch Doctor, though. Stomanen will give his life for the cause. He will fall. With the Torrent there, they need the vision. The TP comes in from Ditchira. There's no cancel from the Sand King, and down goes Tiny. BKB used, but dead for 2 minutes. No. Focus runs forward with a cooldown. try and force them back. Ditira, Sonic Wave. His BKB will come to an end soon, but he's drained all the damage away from the gyro. Qualpa's died, but the epicenter finally clearing up the Razor. Aegis expended, Excalibur, Requiem, Focus. The Ravage is coming through. The stolen cooldown as well as J4 launches it, but he's already dead, and GG gets called. A close game for a good hour, but Double Dimension